everybody?
Well, I'm really scared, so I have to leave. That was a scary intro, dude.
They're always watching you. Always watching. Always watching, Browski. So, how you doing, John? Good to see you.
Doing good, doing good.
I've been talking in a couple of weeks because of my trip out to Kansas and stuff. And
I'm loving your shirt there, man.
ooh, groovy ghoulies.
I don't know where you even find these awesome shirts. Stuff that I'll tell you, stuff that most people never even heard of, and you find, you know what I mean? Like, it's just awesome.
Yeah, I've been told while I was at home that I kept claiming I'm a toy collector, and they said, no, you're not a toy collector. You're a pop culture collector.
Yeah.
You don't just collect toys. You have records and books and Viewmaster
Yeah.
comics, and it's like, okay, well, yeah, okay, I can take that.
Yeah.
So let's check in before we do everything. Hey, there's you. Hey.
Yeah.
A bad thing, Rozoff. A bad thing. My whole car was filled by the time I was done. Hey, G-Force.
Yeah, G-Force. Step it up. This was all in one trip.
It's a 600-mile trip back and forth. So it was over a week. Duff Man, how you doing? Shansolo.
Yo, happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday to everybody. Well, this is a stream to kind of go over. I was going to break it up, but it was going to be like, I don't know, 10 videos or something. And I was like, I'll just do it all at once live so I can pack this stuff away and, not have to worry about it anymore. So.
Anything going on display, or are you just going to, is this really just packed away?
Some of it will go on display. I'm not sure which ones exactly yet. Some of it I'm building because some of it's Lego.
Gotcha.
Some of it's a couple pops that it will definitely go into the thing. But some of it will just get packed away until I can figure out where to put it.
What to do with it, yeah.
Yeah, I'm still working on the mess behind me, which this is all the new mess.
Yeah.
I just got. So I'm actually very close to having this room completed again. So I can rearrange slightly and then get some new stuff out, put some of the older stuff away, that kind of thing. So I'm getting there slowly but surely. So, and John, I don't know if you saw, did it send you an email about being a co-host?
Oh, did I get one? I don't know.
I put those dots back in. I don't know why I didn't copy them when I did your sent it over the first time, but
it goes into a different folder, so I have to look for it.
Sometimes my StreamYard stuff goes into trash, goes into a spam folder on me. I'm like, I keep telling them it's not spam. What up, Darth Rock? How you doing? Happy Thursday. I hope your Wednesday was great.
Here it is. Accept invite. Yep. You are now part of the tribe.
Woohoo!
Viewmasters. What? What? You got an upcoming show about Viewmasters? That's awesome.
I do. I've got a whole bunch of them that I've found recently, and got talking Viewmasters and all that kind of stuff. And that's the problem, G-Force. Instead of sitting here and actually working on this problem, I'm like, well, I think I'd just run for a few and, get something done later. I'll do it later. Yeah, that later never comes. And everybody, I'm still over on Twitch. If anybody wants to pop over there and subscribe or whatever. So let's get this started, or we're never going to finish. So I've got this table full, and then I have another table over here empty, so that I can move stuff from one side to the other.
Yeah.
So most all this was all clearance. I'll tell you if it wasn't, and then you'll tell by the clearance stuff where they're from. If I remember, I'll let you know. I did hit up a little antique store as well, but that stuff's still in the other room. So I'll show that to you guys later. First up, I got this cool little Lego thing. Let me do that. Yeah.
What?
I found this at that antique store. It says limited edition, 304 pieces. And it's it's an ice rink.
Yeah, I don't think I ever saw that.
I thought it might have been one of those spend $150 and you get this free thing, but I don't know. So if anybody wants to look for it, there's the UPC and the item number 40416 in your Lego world. So that was cool. That was $6.
I need a drink.
Okay. That's what I said after I was done with this. Next up, I guess I might as well keep going with some Lego. I don't generally buy Lego Friends just because I don't like that the minifigures are weird. I don't care about the colors. I don't care that they're girls' toys. I hate the minifigures. But for $9, I picked up this cool little set. It is a donut shop that sits on the beach.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. So I thought for $9 that wasn't bad. And then I got the Encanto house.
Yeah.
This was $30 on clearance. So, and again, I'm not a fan of the Friends figures.
No, I wish the figures were, yeah.
See,
we got lucky with those though.
Yeah.
Because originally that was going to be the new Lego figure. But when they first made those, like that first couple sets with the figures looking like that, the fan base went absolutely crazy.
Wow.
And Lego quickly realized they cannot change the design of the Lego figure.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. So they since they did all the effort in research and design and built those molds, they said, okay, what we'll do is we'll give these to the girls in the Friends set, and the regular mini sets will keep the same minifigure we've always had.
Yeah.
And
I thought this was a cool set. It comes with three sets inside, with a couple bunnies and then a sea set, a turtle, and some chickens.
I like the chickens.
$9.
Yeah, I like the chickens.
The chickens are cool. For $9. Where else is Lego? Here's Lego.
Ooh, the Obi-Wan fight.
I kind of thought this was a very lazy set.
It is, yeah.
But so I got it anyway.
Really? Jeez.
Yeah. Yeah, I enjoyed the movie quite a bit.
Actually. I watched it once. It was all right.
It's just a typical new Disney movie. Not the best in the world, not the worst in the world. Have any other Lego here? I do have generic Legos. While I was at Ollie's, I found these little guys again. So this is Snake Eyes and his Ninja Speed Cycle.
The little cycle? Okay. Yep.
And then there's also a Cobra Fang.
Neat.
And there's a third one. Where'd that go? I'm sure I'll uncover it at some point. There's I think it was a Storm Shadow. Oh, there he is.
Oh, with the ferret, yeah.
So I thought these were cool. They're $5.
Yeah.
It's not a bad little set. I could do 3 of those on a weekend and be fun.
There's still a lot of good clearance. I'm gonna open these up in a video at some point. They had all these You know the toy things, the toy chests?
Oh, yeah.
They're $1 at Walmart now in their clearance section.
Oh, I didn't even see those normal priced.
There's Lincoln Logs in this one, and then you get 5. There's 5 toys in there. But there's like He-Man and Skeletor, the little like popcorn thing that and there's some Transformers over there, and that little phone you got, the phone on wheels.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's a lot of neat little things in these, and I figured for $1, I got a couple packs.
Oh yeah.
Look at, and then there's new Buzz Lightyear Hot Wheels set.
Oh yeah, I saw those.
5 cars.
Have those gotten marked down? They were 40 cents a piece at my Walmart.
So I grabbed. No, they were still the whatever they are, $1.99 or whatever they are but look at this thing. $5.
Oh, nice. Oh yeah, the Potter.
It's the place with the toads.
Yeah, it's Honeydukes.
Honeydukes, yeah.
Is that Luna and Neville Longbottom?
Luna and Neville, yeah.
Cool.
And Luna and Neville are only available in this set. So it's like, what the crap? Like, and it's only $5, so I grabbed it. Because why not?
That's how I end up with miscellaneous things.
Yeah.
Wow, your collection is so eclectic. I'm like, no, I buy clearance stuff. And that's why it looks as eclectic as it is.
And then there's more Epic Series 4-inch figures. So we got Sam here with a Falcon armor. So we'll try that out and see how that is. And then there's the new Transformers are out, so I got one of these.
Oh yeah.
And
all the Walmarts have that big dump and an entire end cap.
Yeah, and they have weaponizer animals that go on the.
Okay, so does that wolf have a chainsaw sticking out its butt?
It does. Yes, it turns into a weaponizer. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Wolf with chainsaw coming out of its butt. You got it.
Okay. Yep. That's funny.
But Optimus is probably the only one I'll get of those Transformers because most of them look pretty lame. But
I don't like Michael Bay Transformers.
I do Optimus Prime sometimes, you know.
Yeah. Well, it's hard to mess Prime up. The rest of them just look weird.
Yeah.
I found this in Walmart's $5 bin.
Oh, nice.
So I thought that was a good deal for $5. I'm almost positive I already own it. But
I'll tell you, I've met John Wesley Shipp a couple times. That guy is the greatest person. He's so awesome. I love him.
Yeah, he is just the nicest guy in the world. And depending on when you catch him, he's a chatty Cathy as well. So can kind of make his lines go a little longer, but I don't care. Get to talk to him for a couple minutes. I did find this guy at Target.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen him yet.
Mandalorian. I still don't understand why he has a cloak cape thing, but okay. And then of course over at Ollie's, the Mandalorian. These guys are $5 each.
Wow.
And Mando.
I'd get a couple more for $5 each.
Yeah, that's what I did. I was like, well, I can get a couple more. And Leia.
Oh, nice. That's a good one.
And
you did get the droid. Yeah, that's a good one. I like that one a lot.
So
yeah, I like him a lot.
This one has a crease down it. Oh dear, it'll have to be opened. Put this over here. Also at Ollie's, I got this really great book. I haven't read it yet.
Oh yeah,
Star Trek's Red Shirt's Little Book of Doom, and it's this poor. It seems to be about this poor guy who just can't catch a break in life. Goes to the theater. He has to sit behind the Gorn. Incorrect password. Contact your ship's library computer officer and allow at least one star date for a reply. So I thought that was a cute little book. I got finally this Wonder Woman went down to $5. I mean, how old is this? This is like 4 years.
I don't know.
It doesn't say. Sure it does somewhere in all that extra writing. But for $5, I'll get a McFarlane figure. It doesn't hurt. Let's see before the stuff starts falling. And I got
that's crazy.
Stridor for $10.
Nice.
I can't pass up this retro packaging.
I know.
It gets me every time. I got Hopper. The Void figure.
Yeah.
It comes with a Void guy and a cassette tape of seasons 1 and 2. Music.
Wow.
These are Walmart exclusives. They're marked $10, but rang up $7. So I got 11.
Wow.
And Hopper. No kidding. I had to buy 5 more of those clear containers I'm putting stuff in. Whoa. Yes. You should go see a tribute act of them. Electric Light Orchestra is awesome. Now, I picked this up. It rang up $15. So I'm not sure exactly what, its real price is. But I didn't have any of this one yet, so I had to get him. Mostly it comes with a speak and spell.
Yeah.
And it'll look good in the corner.
E.T. E.T.
One of my targets was running all the these He-Man figures for $7 a piece, but this is the only one. So I went ahead and picked her up. She was in that wave.
Yeah, she was in She-Ra. She's from She-Ra.
Yeah, so I don't know. But I have a few of these, so I might as well, for that price. Again, that's why my collection looks like this. And while I got her, I had to pick up King Grayskull for $6.99.
Wow.
Which was funny because like the Beast Man and a couple others still weren't marked down there. So it's a weird collection.
It is. Yeah, they just
randomly picked stuff. Okay, let's get some pops out of the way. Young Gru from Minions.
$1 or something?
$1.50. I had to get Bikini Burger Linda because I love Bob's Burgers.
Yeah.
And then Young Bob. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for our grand leader, Salacious Rum.
Bumsy bum, bumsy bum, bumsy bum, bumsy bum, bumsy bum, bumsy bum.
How you doing, Rummy?
Hey boys, how's it going?
Good.
All my favorite people in one place.
Hey. So, moving along with a few, trying to get through this pile. I got Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
Nice.
Love him to death. And then I got John Winger from Stripes, Bill Murray.
Okay.
And Jerry with Pez. So he's a twofer. Collect a Pez and collect a
Why'd you put it on my lap?
Bob.
Oh, what about Bob?
I don't know who that is. I don't know who these people are.
You haven't seen the movie What About Bob? Oh no. My God.
What About Bob is hilarious. Bill Murray, Richard Dreyfuss.
Yeah.
Bill Murray plays one of his patients that's very clingy.
And,
a little bit neurotic.
Very neurotic, yeah.
Yeah.
Bam Bam Bigelow.
Oh.
He glows in the dark.
Oh wow.
Very good. Very good.
If you can find it, Rum, you got to watch What About Bob sometime. It's a wonderful movie.
It really is funny.
It's hilarious. It's uplifting. It's a great film all the way around.
Yeah.
They really did everything right with that film.
And I picked these up. I don't particularly like the art series.
No.
But they do come in these great collector things.
Yeah.
For $5.
The case is worth $5.
That's what I said. I was like, he was marking stuff down. I'm like, well, the case is worth $5. He said, good, maybe they'll go away. They did have quite a few of them.
Just before you carry on, Ghosts.
Yeah.
Have you had one of your episodes? Is this one of your crazy marathon deep dive shopping sprees?
Sort of, yeah. I drove from here to my hometown in Kansas and then back. Dear. So yeah, I stopped numerous places.
Oh dear.
So
strap in, everyone.
Surrey.
Oh.
To me, they all looked exactly the same. I didn't even know they were different characters.
That's the problem. One person was there. I don't. This is going to sound mean.
Oh.
And I don't mean it to mean. It's just the truth. This was in the middle of Kansas. And they had a lot of Black Panther stuff left. And when I asked, the Walmart guy said, well, Black Panther wasn't even shown at our theater. So why would anybody buy the stuff? And they tried to explain that to Walmart. I don't think it's necessarily because they're racist. It's just, it's not a movie made for them.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know how to say it without making my home state sound racist. I got these. I still don't understand what they are, but they were also $7.
What are they? Legacy.
So this is Blur.
Yep.
And Crasher.
Some of those from that line are quite cool.
That's a good one. He's a cool one.
Yeah. I don't get why the packaging is completely different than all the other Legacy.
That's a good one too.
Yeah, it's hard saying to all the lines.
Well, that was a Velocitron subset of them, but they're essentially just recolors and repacks of other figures.
Isn't it like is it like a reimagining of some classic some sort of just legacy, isn't it? So isn't it like a reimagining or something of?
Well, Velocitron was a different planet where they used to race. The whole planet was designed around these races, and so most of them will be race cars that are on Velocitron. Yeah.
Velocitron.
Ooh, strawberries.
I knew John would know. I knew you'd know about it.
Yeah, I don't follow it enough to pay attention. Also at Ollie's, these great little tiger swords.
Rangers. Yeah.
For $4.
I definitely would have bought them for $4. Yeah. And they were supposed to look like they're in a double VHS tape box.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I hadn't noticed that. Yeah, down at the bottom.
Have you got a T-shirt that says your goodies?
The Groovy Ghoulies.
It was a cool cartoon. You remember the cartoon?
No, I don't. Oh no, was there a cartoon called the Ghoulies? You're joking?
Yeah, the Groovy
Ghoulies.
Yeah. Does Ghoulies mean the same thing in America as it does in England?
Well, they were like ghosts. They were ghosts and monsters.
Yeah, they're monsters.
Well, Ghoulies means you're never regions. So if you kick someone in the Ghoulies, you're kicking them in your willy, basically.
No,
not over here.
Oh.
Over here. Here it means creepy things, that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, the doorables. Yeah.
I already had some, but I opened them, so now I don't have to.
What are they then? What are they? They're like little.
Hold on, I think I have one.
Little minis.
Oh, okay. Like little Funko, mini Funko.
Yeah, kind of like a Funko minifig. But they've done tons of princess ones. I think they're up to like wave 20 or 30.
Hmm.
I had to pick.
Oh, I've got that one. Wheeljack. Is that Wheeljack or no Ratchet? I've got that
Ratchet,
one. Thing is, I bought that. Right, this will make you laugh. I went online, saw that, thought, oh, that's cool. Bought it, opened it, thinking it was like 5 times the size.
Yeah,
and it's tiny.
Yeah, it is really tiny, and it's like it's not in scale with the other 86 figures. There you go, Rummy.
There you go. There you go. Oh, they're cool.
And here's an R2 one.
Oh, they're cool. Yeah. Very good.
But I got sucked into them because they did a Haunted Mansion set.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm not sure. Actually, I say, oh, yeah, I've got that. I'm not sure about this 6-inch line. I'm not sure.
That's the only one I bought.
I've bought or pre-ordered all of them.
Yeah, I'm not
because
sure about
I figure this is really going to be the last time Indiana Jones is put out as a toy set.
Yeah.
And I'm going to get all of it.
What do you think of the sculpt, though, on it?
The picture looks great.
Yeah.
It'll never be opened, so I don't care.
Yeah.
Now, if I ever find them on clearance, I'll buy a second set.
Yeah.
And I'll start opening them.
Bob the Price should give it away. Bob the Price should give it away.
Yeah, the price says it's smaller versions, but I mean,
No.
I don't know. It just upsets me that now my Ratchet is not the same size as my Cup and Jazz and the others from that line.
Yeah.
But I did see is it Slag? Who's the Brontosaurus?
Slag was the one that was banned in England.
Sludge.
Yeah, Slag.
Sludge is the Brontosaurus.
I did see him the other day, but I didn't pick him up.
Slag was banned in England.
Yeah. He's the Triceratops.
Another $5 McFarlane figure.
Oh, that's good. $5.
I thought this was a good buy for $20.
Yep.
Oh, cool.
The bus set.
Old school.
I don't have a lot of these, but I have recently picked up like the Ministry of Magic and the Grimwald Place, so I can attach that to Grimwald Place and make it look like a corner.
Mm.
See,
yeah.
See, once again, if you don't open.
Yeah, that's what I think, Jonathan.
Hey, what's up, Father? How you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, thank you.
Hello, Father.
It's nice to have somebody over on Twitch.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. I touched my willy earlier.
First of all, don't listen to him. You don't have time for that. If he's going to confess, just, Mr. Bowden.
And I did a poo, and it came out really fast. High velocity. Like that velocity planet.
So I know that some people don't like these, but I don't like I said, I don't care. This is the last time there'll be Indiana Jones stuff.
Yeah.
It may tag on a little bit at the parks, but I don't care.
Well, the packaging's cool, and I really want like the Ark, so I bought.
But now I don't want them to change this packaging.
Yeah.
Do not change it to a window unless you're going to keep the box exactly the same, and then just have the window cut out here.
Yeah.
Because I'll do them like this.
Yeah.
Like my Black Series figures are. But I don't know. That would be a Vern question. He knows all that.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
For $10?
Yeah.
No way.
Wow.
And the moon glows. I got to this Walmart, and they were marking stuff down. And
can you mark that down? Can you mark that down? Can you mark that down?
Pretty much.
What's that?
$5? No way.
$5 for the Talon Fighter.
I would have bought that.
Yeah. And you better do these because they'll fall over. There's some more ollies.
Oh, yeah.
Bug-Eyed Ghost. Of course.
Oh, you got my toilet, right? You got my
toilet. The Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. And
Slimer.
Green Ghost. not Slimer. Green
Oh,
Ghost.
sorry. Green Ghost.
Then, of course, Egon.
Why are they allowed to call him Slimer?
No, because he wasn't called Slimer in when they were making the figures.
Oh.
So they called him Green Ghost.
No.
So it's I don't know, some stupid thing.
Green Ghost.
Winston.
Winston.
Of course, for $1.99, I bought them.
What?
Yeah, $1.99 a piece.
That's outrageous. That's outrageous.
And then Ray.
Yeah.
Wow.
I like Ray.
So I happily bought these at what were they, $11 when they first came out? Then I think I bought another set of them.
I thought they were more.
You could probably flip them on eBay, couldn't you, for more than that?
Probably. I don't flip. I'm too heavy to flip. So when they were marking stuff down.
Oh my goodness.
God. Is that all McFarlane?
No, these are all best.
Oh.
So they started marking all these down for $5 a piece.
Oh, Cora. Oh, that's Katara. Yeah, sorry.
Katara.
No.
Ang.
Oh, yeah. You're gonna shout at me now, but I've never actually watched.
I haven't either. I just bought it yesterday.
No, it's a great show. It really is.
I just bought Avatar: The Last Airbender and whatever the sequel was.
Korra.
Well, the whole series for $20.
I think Korra is technically a prequel.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Korra is before
normal
Aang.
And then they had a whole bunch of others, and I was like, "Well, what are you gonna do with these?" He said, "Well, I don't know yet." I said, "If you mark them down to $5, I'll take them away." And he was like, "Okay, I'll mark them all down."
Oh, Beetlejuice!
Beetlejuice.
Hold on, that looks like a weird Beetlejuice. Is it?
It's the animated series one.
Oh, okay, cool. I don't know if I've watched that.
Beetlejuice.
And he marked that down to $5 for me.
They do Lord of the Rings?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never seen those.
Aragorn.
Now I'm not gay, but if I was, Aragon would be up on the list.
Oh, he could totally get it.
Yeah.
So Donatello was $5.
You could be bi. You don't have to totally.
Well, okay. Well, Mike. All right. Let's just put. If I was drunk, maybe, and
you don't have to totally switch teams. You just.
You just,
if Bob was
Ryan Reynolds or Paul Rudd, they're just beautiful people.
Yeah.
Bob was drunk and lonely and cold. Needed a
lonely and cold.
Especially in this day and age now, you can do whatever you want.
Middle of stream. I did pick this up because it was $9.
The princess.
And
so it is the other way? Wait, Nathan is saying that Aang is Korra's grandmother. So it is the other way around. So it is after Airbender. I thought it was before, but I guess it is after. Yeah, okay, so it is after. It's 2 generations after. Okay.
Really? Oh, jeez. I don't know why I turned Nightbot back on. I was screwing with it for something, and it'll yell at you. So I'll remove it at some point. I hate that thing.
Nightbot.
Gap.
Scrap say.
Nightbot is attacking Shanty. It says.
Oh, I got King Tut. Oh, he's cool, man. He's cool.
Oh. And I should get Two-Face should come out this week.
Oh.
I should have it in the mail, but I wanted to know what it is. Is it William Shatner from the 66 animated thing they did? Because there was no Two-Face in the 66 show.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm wondering if that's it, or if it's they wanted Cary Grant to be Two-Face on the original series.
What?
Yeah.
He wasn't in that one where they did like the Hall of Villains?
I don't think so, no.
Okay. Oh, yeah. That's the good one. Yeah.
I like that. We've got all of these so far.
We need McFarlane to do the Brazilian Batwoman.
Yeah. Man, they come down on you hard. They stopped me from using that clip now.
They stopped you. Oh no.
Yeah. They copyright like fast now on that with that movie. Those guys are cutthroat.
Fox Amazon.
Yeah.
Is that him or was that the other one?
And
cool. I
still think the major problem with this figure is they left his helmet on. If they'd have put his helmet like down here or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. They had plenty of Landos. And then I got
that's a good mall.
That's a good
mall.
Cool,
yeah, that's a cool mall.
He's cool. The new one's good as well. The new Gaming Greats one is cool.
Is it? I haven't seen it. I try not to buy the Gaming Greats ones because I don't want to get sucked into that rabbit hole.
Yeah, check it out. It's a good mall.
Here is some more Pops. Speedy.
Who's that?
This is the original McDonald's guy.
He was in competition with Big Boy.
Yeah.
Speedy Gonzalez.
M'Baku for
$2. Yeah. What are all these Pops for $1 and $2? You're not. It's crazy. Mikey from the Goonies.
Oh.
Does he have his inhaler?
Introduce Academy Award winning Data. With the little punching bag thing.
What, from Star Trek?
No, from Goonies.
Oh yeah.
With a little punching thing.
Yeah.
Namor. And
I haven't seen that movie yet.
Namor, who doesn't look anything like Namor.
I haven't seen.
He doesn't look anything like Namor. That's the first time Marvel screwed up.
Yeah.
None of those undersea people look like they're supposed to look in the comics.
Boba Fett.
Well, that's because they had to make them their own civilization, their own race. It's weird.
But it's the first time. It's the first time they took a departure from the comics, like a major departure.
Major departure. Then I got Wicket.
Yeah.
Orion Guard. He's a big boy.
Great figure. I love all the Gamorreans over the years. The vintage one, the Power of the Force 2 one, the Fury one. I love all of them.
I got a few of these.
Oh, cool.
They were $1.50.
Cool.
And then
Mr. B just sent me that one. Cool.
Got a whole bunch of these.
Oh yeah.
They're also $1.50, so I can build all three.
Is that a penguin?
It's
panda. It's a panda.
Penguin, a panda, and a killer whale.
Oh, okay. It does all three. Okay.
Yeah. And then
there's this wildlife documentary, and they got Benedict Cumberbatch to narrate it, and all the way through it, he mispronounces penguin, and he calls it a penguin. And they didn't edit it, so now if you watch it back, it's just and here are the penguins.
That's all the way through. Attacked again. So I got 25 or more of these.
Oh,
they were $1.50.
Wow.
I've never seen mini pigs marked down before.
Yeah.
And I bought a whole bunch of jelly beans. They were on clearance from Easter.
Yeah, but the problem, Nathan, is that later on, if they do like Atuma's story when he tries to take over and stuff, like the problem is me, like a big comic book fan, a huge Marvel fan, I had absolutely no idea that was even Atuma in the movie until 90% of the way through and they said his name. And I'm going, are you freaking kidding me? That's Atuma. Like that, it's nothing like Atuma.
It's not.
And then if they leave Atuma like that, they can't do the other stories with Atuma where he takes over the Atlantis and tries to take over the Earth. I'm like, you have to have that costume and that helmet and everything in order to be Atuma.
It's not Atuma.
Not Atuma.
My father has a penis and my mummy has a vagina.
I'm sorry, Shanty. Nightbot will be put away for his crimes. Another Ollie's pickup.
Good one, yeah.
Oh.
I have all these individual issues, but I never read them. Then, some of you guys saw these.
Oh yeah, those are cool.
Oh, it's
I can't believe they even had those.
Is that one of those? Is that like that He-Man? Is that the Mega Construct stuff or something?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Cool.
For Power Rangers, yeah.
I can't believe how many lines they do, those Mega Construct.
Yeah.
Choking to death on a jelly bean.
Oh. Mm. Now you're gonna like shout at me now, but I never really used to watch the Power Rangers. I don't really get the Power Rangers.
I didn't either. I watched them when they were on USA late at night. The mid '80s. I never watched the American version, really.
Mm-hmm.
My friends and I used to run home from high school and watch those things.
Yeah.
Mean Dog.
Went over my head a little bit, that. Like, I remember it being on, but I never really...
Yeah, and the helicopter.
These things are cool. You have to build...
The helicopter looks like the furthest departure from the toy. I mean, like, when you look at the built thing compared to that, you're like, wait a minute.
Yeah, it's not even remotely
missing half the helicopter.
Yeah.
I don't think we've seen you build one of these yet. It'll be interesting to see what they look like.
An extra rattler.
Cool. Yeah, that'll be a good one.
Cobra Commander, Destro, and you get 2 troopers.
Yep, 2 troopers. Destro, Cobra Commander.
That rattler's pretty iconic.
Well, in Rum, you weren't here unless you were here earlier. I got a couple other smaller sets too, so I might do those next.
Yeah.
Beast Ninja Ballet.
No, nobody put Shanty in a corner.
What?
I will remove Nightbot. And then
yeah.
Oh, now you're gonna shout at me again.
Wait, you didn't watch Beast Wars?
No, that was where it kind of ended for me.
Yeah, I didn't like them back in the day.
I like Beast Wars because toward the end of season 2, you find out it's all not a prequel; it's actually a sequel to Generation 1.
Oh,
when they run across the Ark and they talk about Optimus and all that stuff.
Oh, it's in the future. Yeah, I figured it was.
What's nice about these is these are still on clearance for $25 at my Walmarts, and they're $15 at Ollie's.
They've definitely got their fans. There's definitely a whole Beast Wars contingent out there.
Well, Beast Wars was the only thing keeping Transformers alive because Robot Wars wasn't very popular.
Yeah.
And, you guys got a couple extra lines of figures that we never got over here. And then, of course, Japan never stopped. They went right into Beast Wars, and it was animated. So,
yeah, that animation's weird, man.
Well, it's of its time. Oh, these are heavy.
Oh, that's dope. That's cool.
Wow.
Like
these were $50. Marked them down to $15.
$15. What the crap?
That's really cool. Oh, you too. Oh, Zoo Tour. That's Mysterious Ways and it's alright. She moves. The Fly.
I have never managed to be a YouTube fan. I just don't like them. I don't know why.
I like certain songs. I just don't,
The Joshua Tree was probably the zenith of.
That was a great album.
Very good album.
But so that's what I got while on my big trip.
Wow.
Did some stuff at an antique store at the end of the room. If anybody wants to see it, I'll grab it. But it's just some records and some 45 stuff like that.
Definitely want to see your records. Definitely. I've got a box to open.
All right, go ahead. I will move you over.
Okay. Right, let's move the camera.
Thank you, sir. We always love a nice butt wind here.
How am I going to do this? Right, here we go. Check this. Oh, I've left it open. That's dangerous. But, there we go. Woo. All right, how are we doing it?
How did you people conquer half the world when you can't even figure out how to open a box?
It's the other way around, dude. Yeah.
Oh, it's so sharp. Wow. I'm doing this one-handed. So don't shout at me. Oh,
Amazon. Oh. Okay, that's the Amazon box. I got you.
This isn't from Amazon.
Oh, no?
No. This is an eBay. Wow, I don't know. I think this is an eBay purchase. And how am I doing this? I need to balance it. Tell you what. Let me balance this. Let me grab. I'm gonna grab the volcano. That's a good height. I'm gonna grab volcano to rest the camera on, and also just to show John. Look at my volcano.
No, I like it. Yeah.
Let's put the volcano there.
Mask.
There we go. Mass Crusaders. Working. Are they working overtime?
Working overtime. Yeah.
Oh, is it? Are they working overtime all the time?
All the time. Yep.
All the time. And then they're secret raiders.
Secret raiders.
They're doing something. They're doing something to stay alive. And then Matt Tracker's gonna lead the mission. And then Spectrum's got some
supervision. Mama mask.
Yes. It's the only power that
can save the day. Mama mask.
Something about the masquerade. Tell you what, they don't make him like they used to, do they? The music, man. You know, all the love that was put into that music.
I know.
Well, they can't take up time. I mean, every half-hour episode is only 18 minutes now, so they can't have a 30-second theme song now.
Right, I'm gonna play. Oh, look how this has been packed. Look how that's been packed.
Only semi-skim milk.
Look at how that's been packed.
Oh! It's more mask.
Look how it's been packed.
You're lucky that's in one piece. It's a lot of room for it to jiggle around.
Too much jiggly opportunities. Mama mask.
See, this opens to a big place that there's a big missile launcher thing in there too, right?
Well, I can't remember how much of this is intact because, to be totally honest with you, I got this for a bargain, John. I got it for an absolute song. So it's going to be
like $10.
Maybe 30, I think.
Yeah.
Which isn't bad, I don't think.
You got any figures?
I believe there's 2 figures in here.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Now I never actually owned this as a kid. I always coveted it, so I always wanted the snake oil.
Yeah.
So that's a little bit of wear on there. So I don't know how you open this.
I think the front folds forward or something. Doesn't it open it up? And then
oh, there you go. That looks like it's intact.
And then the top, doesn't the back go up like a big missile launcher? Yeah, there's a big. Yep.
Here we go. Oh, and there's a couple of figures.
Oh, there's your guys. Yeah.
There's a couple.
There should be a Miles Mayhem and someone else in there. There should be.
There's a couple of mask. Oh, he looks like a predator, doesn't he? Look at them.
Yeah.
Predator mask. And then this looks like it's Miles, I think.
Yeah, that's gotta be the Miles, right? Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. And then here's the big gun. And it looks like it's got a missile in it.
Yeah, it's a big missile in there, yeah.
And then I believe this is like, it's like some control center.
Yeah, I think it probably all clamps together. All these pieces clip on somewhere. Yeah.
Fuel pump of some sort. That's cool, isn't it? Snake. I always love the snake oil though. Graphics on it, snake oil. Oh, and there's graphics in there. Look. So
yeah, it's a little control center like thing. Yeah.
Quite a cool place there. That's how it scales with the volcano.
Yeah.
Yeah, snake oil.
Did you get the guy with the volcano too? Did you get
Can I just show you something? This will make you laugh. This will make you laugh. Right, you know how we don't have much room in England. So, and people, GeForce keeps saying to me, "Where do you keep putting all your toys?" I've got storage lockups, right? But I filled my free storage lockups. So, do you want to see the back of my living room?
This is gonna be worse than any of ours. Yeah.
Oh dear.
Load of boxes, some toys. There we go. Anyway.
Man.
So yeah, so he's cool, isn't he?
See, what you should be doing is lining all those walls with shelves.
Yeah.
Just put everything on display.
I've already emptied it once. There's HasLabs over there. There's 3 HasLabs over there.
But see that wall space? That wall space should all be shelves, and put them all up. Put all the toys on display.
I know. It's just there's actually a breakfast bar under that.
Yeah, I see it.
Anyway, there you go. That's what happens at the moment when they come in. They get filmed and then they get boxed up. But there you go. How about that? Snake oil. I don't know what this is actually called. It's not called snake oil, but it's called something. Very cool. I'm just a sucker for these playsets. There's the GoBot one. Okay, that's so cool. Yeah, I think 30 quid is a bargain for that, don't you? There we go.
Well, I found this while I was looking for stuff.
Oh, that was the Outlaw, right? That's what it is.
Oh, there's the guy from Condor, the yellow.
I got bits and pieces of 3 or 4 different pieces, so I gotta find out what happened to all of them.
That's Piranha. The purple one's Piranha.
Tom, is this,
and there's an Iguana. That was the Iguana 4-wheeler.
Is that Eagle Force?
That's Eagle Force, yeah.
Okay, I thought so. I wasn't sure because he's the same scale as Ask Dudes.
Yeah.
So I think I put him in here randomly. Yeah, this is where I found some mask stuff, and I was like, I wonder what I did with all my men. And conveniently, I put them in my lunchbox.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
Yeah, that's the Outlaw, Rum. The big truck is called the Outlaw.
Outlaw, cool. I'm after Rhino next. Gotta have Rhino, haven't you? I'm after Rhino.
Okay, so at the antique store, I picked this guy up.
That's awesome.
Oh, is that Kermit's little kid?
No, this is part of these are McDonald's things at one Christmas. I think when Muppet Christmas Carol came out. But they did Fozzie and Piggy and Kermit.
Yeah.
Those were the Muppet Baby ones.
Yeah, I remember now.
Yeah, the Muppet Babies.
Wow.
Oh, that's cool. That's old. You can't open that one.
Classic. It was Happy Meal giveaways.
Yeah, they used to stay boxed, don't they? They used to stay bagged.
They were cheap. They were $5 a piece. I'll pay that for classic Lego. Then I picked up some VHS.
Oh, sealed.
Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein.
That's probably worth $10,000.
And Meet Jekyll and Hyde.
Yeah.
Wow.
So had to get those because I love them. Those guys are hilarious.
Did you see that guy's basement with the VHS movie rental place?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that was incredible.
So cool, man. So cool.
A freaking 8-track with
Sticks.
No way.
This is the Grand Illusion.
Wow.
Best albums.
That's like the perfect 8-track.
This is the best of Walt Disney.
No way.
Played at the park.
Wow.
And it came with an original case cover.
No way.
That's cool.
Crazy.
And then Jim Croce, Greatest Hits.
Oh yeah, if life was like
Wow.
And the Osmonds Christmas album.
What the hell?
What the hell?
What are you doing over there? What does that smell? Oh my God. What the hell is he doing? I don't know what my dad just started doing in the kitchen, but this is the worst smelling thing I've ever smelled. Oh my God, I gotta go outside. This is like, oh,
what the hell could he have done? What could he have possibly done?
And I picked up the 45s.
Oh, cool. Oh, Bananarama. Cruel Summer. I can't beat that.
What?
Uptown Girl.
Something smells really bad.
Uptown
Billy Idol.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, old Billy. Old Bill. Old Bill.
The Fat Boys.
What's the Fat Boys? What the hell?
And then I had to get this because it's one of my favorite movies. Spies Like Us.
I don't know if I've seen that.
It is a great movie.
Really?
Chevy Chase and Dan Aykroyd. Frank Oz is in it. It's really good. It's really funny. And then I picked up a few records.
Oh, the Muppet Show classic. That'd be a good one to scratch, actually.
Every time I find one of these, I buy them, for reasons.
Oh, be a good start of a set. That just play like. Ooh.
Continuing on Muppet theme.
Very cool. Nice.
You guys, wait for me. I want to go to Hollywood. And then,
oh my gosh, the picture disc. Wow.
Picture disc.
Oh my God. That's cool. I'd love to mix that record. Oh, the Care Bears.
Oh, wow.
Bouncing here and there and everywhere.
No, that's not the bouncing here.
Oh, is that the Gummy Bears? What was the Care Bear one?
Care Bears. I don't.
Yes. Don't know. I used to like the brown one anyway.
I don't remember.
Oh yeah,
your umbrella.
Yeah, these are cool, man. I love. This is my jig for sure. These are
a whole album of just Oscar.
Yeah.
You wait.
And
probably John will know this, but you won't, Rum.
Oh yeah, the new Zoo review. Wow. That's been a long time since I've seen that. Yeah.
In it.
No, is that Pepe the Frog?
No. That's Freddy the Frog.
Freddy the Frog.
They were kind of like Sid and Marty Crofty type of characters.
Mm-hmm.
But so I had to get that.
So what's your dad doing, John? We need to know. What's your dad doing?
Apparently, it was peanut butter that he's putting on some bread sandwich or bread. But I tell you, if that's what his peanut butter smells like, there's something wrong. It's got to be bad.
Gross.
Like, I wouldn't eat it. I'm like, no, I wouldn't eat that. And he's like, it's just peanut butter. And I'm like, yeah, that's not peanut butter smell. No.
I just got a couple of new sets, Lego sets from Amazon.
Oh, nice.
I like these speed ones. Look at the Lotus. Lotus of the era. Made by turnip farmers in Norwich.
I knew G-Force would know who New Zoo was.
You know what it smells like? It smells like, take the worst rotten eggs you've ever smelled, put children's vomit on top of it.
What?
And then sprinkle it with sulfur and light that on fire till it's burnt to a crisp. And that's what it smells like in the condo, according to. And he says it's just his peanut butter. So if your peanut butter smells like that, I wouldn't eat it. There's something wrong with it. It's got to be expired and old.
Man, gross. Yeah. Or it's that 100% natural stuff.
Oh, natural.
You know, did you have to stir every time because the oil separates out of it?
Loose and jiggly. That's what I was saying.
So, John, I was telling you about that Temu site, and I've sent a link to a few people to test it out. I love their stuff, dude. I put together the night bus. It's almost identical in every way to the Lego version, just a third of the price. The next one I'm going to be put together is the Quidditch thing. Huh. It's the same number of pieces, everything, and this was like $15. And then they have these, which were really cool, which of course you guys don't do. Romance of the Three Kingdoms minifigures.
Oh yeah.
These are like $1 a piece. Rum, I'm sure they sell internationally. I'll send you a link as well. But I got like, I don't know, 100, 120 minifigures and 3 or 4 sets. But all their minifigures come packed as individuals. So like here's a Mandalorian. I think this is supposed to be Vizsla.
So are these like Chinese, like Lego or something?
Yeah, they're like Chinese knockoffs, but they're really good. I got a whole bunch of clone guys. I'm going to do a video on them. The next live stream will basically be me putting all these together at some point. But they're really, really nice. I was very, very happy with them. So they sent me like... I did some reviews for some stuff my mom had bought ages ago, and they sent me like a $40 of store credit. And since stuff's mostly like $1, or you can get like 8 or 9 minifigures for $4.
Wow,
it's a pretty good deal.
Would you like to see a quintessential English drink?
Dandelion and burdock. What's a burdock?
Some kind of weird scented flower.
Yeah, burdock. They also have little clingy things that stick to your
Fentimans.
What's it taste like?
Like probably root beer is the closest match.
Okay.
And you get that. You typically get them at your fish and chips, the old dandelion and burdock, or an old pub. Fentimans.
So since we haven't really seen anything from it yet, or at least I haven't seen anything, tell us about your adventures, Rum, in the land of the Star Wars celebration.
Oh, it was a disaster. I got drunk, Ghost.
Uh-oh.
I got drunk. Everyone was plying me with booze. And I was sick. I was throwing up in the hotel. And Bob tried to force me into have a cold shower. And I passed out, basically. So, Vintage Dave Rush was forcing beer down me. Simon forced me to have lager. DTM forced me to have lager.
Forced
me. Scuba Pete forced me to have lager.
Oh, you know what they say? The Force has a strong influence on the weak-minded.
It's true. Scuba Pete's Mrs. Leslie touched my bum.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow, I wasn't expecting to get some action while you were there.
Yeah. DTM's Mrs. Helen. Well, she's a bit full on really. When DTM went there, she's a bit full on with me. So. Did
you meet any celebrities?
Well, I was supposed to, but I was too drunk, so I couldn't. So I didn't in the end.
Oh, so Bob just abandoned you in the hotel room?
Basically. Saw Rosaf. Met Rosaf again. He's a beautiful boy. Saw Blue Harvest. I saw Mr. John Gregory. Wow. Saw quite a lot of our friends. So
That's
it's
cool.
good, but there was like 30,000 people there, Ghost, and I'm only little and too many people.
Yeah.
And I don't like all the queuing. So I snuck to the front of the queue.
Was it a big enough place, or do you think they need to have some bigger next
big.
time?
It's too big. It's too big. Way too big. So there's queues everywhere. I don't like all the queues. So
That's what conventions have become anymore. Just a lot of queues.
it's not monkey lizard friendly, to be honest. I think Bob and I prefer the smaller places, the smaller like toy fairs. Too big. It's too big. Bob's only got little legs. To be honest.
Did your little papoose thing work out well?
It did actually, yeah, it did. Yeah, I got I perched up in there, but yeah, Bob has done a vlog, but he hasn't finished editing it yet, and it shows me driving the car down there. Bob says I wasn't safe driving, so he took over, but I think I'm a better driver than him, really.
Maybe next time you can get it rigged up like the guy in Thunderdome.
Yeah. So it was good. Like I liked it. It was fun. We had a 4-day pass, but we only had 2 days there because we couldn't really be. We watched the 3rd day in bed in the hotel room. So, and on the 4th day we couldn't be bothered, so we came home. So too many people will go.
Yeah.
You know, I liked it. It was fun watching the Ahsoka trailer with everyone. Everyone was kicking off. Ahsoka! Everyone's going mad. Ahsoka! That was good. That was really good.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad you had a good time.
Yeah.
I just bought all my autograph tickets for Fan Expo in Denver, for the Colorado Springs Con, and for the Nashville Con. That was costly. That was about, I think it was about $2,200.
Wow.
Yeah, we wasted a lot of money. So we paid for an autograph and to meet someone, then could we bother to queue for it, and then prepay and bought 2 days that we didn't even go to. But you don't know, do you, until you get there? So
yeah,
but yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Wow. So you're still coming out to Nashville, John?
Not sure now.
Okay.
With the whole Mark situation.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering about. So
I think that what's going on is next week we got a family friend coming down to see him, and then May 1st through 3rd we got 3 or 4 childhood friends, people we grew up with, coming down. And then my cousin's coming the week after that. And then Jamie, my sister Jamie there, she's coming, her and her husband, the week after that. And it's like, so we've got all these people visiting staggered throughout that I don't know.
I mean, Nashville's
I don't know how it's all going to work out right now. So I'm not sure.
Mark's what's important, not.
Yeah, everything's kind of up in the air now. I don't know how things are going to work out. So
cool. Well, they by getting the entire Rebels cast there, they really stabbed me with that autograph thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Try and get a cast photo and get everybody to sign it all at once.
The thing I don't get about those prepaid autograph things is, so you on the celebration one, you had to go online, pick the person, pick the day, and then pick a time slot. So I pick I don't know, 11 o'clock or something, and then think, right, I'm going to time this so that by the time I get there, it's about 11:15, and that's perfect timing to just rock up and get the autograph. But no, you get there, and there's a huge queue to get in the autograph arena. And then once you get past that queue, you then have to queue to line up to get to the people.
Yeah.
And then a queue for each of the people. It's like, well, what's the point?
It sounds to me like they screwed it up, Rum. Someone messed up at your thing. Because in Chicago, they did a similar thing. And when I walked in, you pretty much could just walk right up to the person if you had the right time. The guy was checking your time slot and only letting people in who had that time.
Right.
But the problem is, it sounds like at yours, they were letting anybody in. So people were going in before their time slot, causing big lines and backups. You know?
Yeah, I was so like,
because like if they sell 100 tickets for like 11 a.m., there should only ever be 100 people in there to get that autograph.
Yeah.
So if you see thousands of people, then you know they're not checking timestamps, because that's how, like in Chicago, there was literally just that 100 people that had that time slot there. You know what I mean?
Or they should set it up so there are 3 lines, 10:30, 11, and 11:30.
Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah.
Go through, and then if he finishes early, you start the 11:30 line a little early.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Because I've been to both.
You don't get times.
I've been to both situations. Like one of the ones I think it was in Anaheim was a complete madhouse. It was like the guy, they weren't checking times. They let anybody in, and you were waiting in line for like 8 hours to get the autograph. You wasted a whole day getting one autograph. And then both when I went to the last Orlando and the Chicago one, the guys were doing the time slots correctly, and they would only let you in the room if you had a ticket for the time slot that was going on. So when you got in the autograph room, there was only like 100 or 200 people in there at any given time, because they really were strict about only letting people in who had an autograph and had a time slot that was current,
Yeah.
Yeah, usually at those cons I'll buy the VIP thing, so I only have to stand in that VIP line.
Yeah, that too.
This one I couldn't. I mean, Nashville was like $500 for a VIP ticket, plus you had to pay autographs and stuff.
Yeah,
so I wasn't going to do that.
Don't they give you at least one when you buy a VIP?
I don't honestly remember. I saw the price and stopped. I was like, nope, I'm done.
Yeah, exactly. Like Rick is saying, you didn't have to wait in Chicago because they only let you in if you had that time slot,
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, that's how I thought it was going to be, but anyway, Salacious and Bob don't like you. Man.
Yeah, someone screwed it up. They weren't paying attention. That was the fault of the people working that day, yeah.
Yeah, so, but I got my Hayden Christensen autograph coming, and I got, I can't decide if I want to get just him on a picture or him and the Emperor together and then have him sign it. So I'm trying to figure out, going through all the shots I have and see what I want to get.
Yeah.
And then the question becomes, do I get Ian on just as Sidious and the Emperor, or as Palpatine from the prequels?
Yeah.
Is it just me, or is there something like dirty about the whole autograph thing?
Well, yeah,
it was a bit dirty.
It is, because in some cases the artists don't necessarily get to choose what they charge. It's a very interesting thing that Fan Expo has some of the exact same people that the Colorado Springs Con has, but the Colorado Springs Con people are half the price, like almost literally half the price.
Yeah.
And like some people think they're bigger than they are. I have not seen the new season of Stranger Things yet. However, the long-haired guy who plays the guitar or whatever, I don't remember his name, wants $100 for an autograph.
Yeah, so you'd think they'd have some people where that you don't pay, for people that could only afford to get a ticket and then can't afford an autograph. They can
everybody charges these days. It used to be when a couple cons in Denver started, that was built into their appearance fee.
Yeah, it feels a little bit dirty.
Everybody you could get one autograph for free. And then a couple people came and they wanted to charge $5 to give to a local animal shelters and stuff. Then the next time was $10, and then it wasn't for charity at all anymore, and it went to like $20. But I'm not going to pay $100 for some dude in a series I haven't even finished yet.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I paid $100 for Stan Lee. I'm not paying $100 for some kid in a Netflix show. But I mean, I love meeting people and saying, "Hey," but there's like Rick says, But I'll pay for certain people. I'm paying to get one last autograph from Shatner. And
well, the weird thing is something happened like 6 or 7 years ago. Like I don't know who it was, but because I had been going to conventions since I was like a little kid, and since the 80s. In seeing all the Star Trek, I would go to the Star Trek conventions and see all the Star Trek guys. And that's where I got most of my original cast autographs over there. And then when I moved to Seattle, I went to Emerald City Comic-Con every single year for the 17 years that I lived in Seattle. And I watched as, everyone's autograph 17 years ago when I moved to Seattle, so like 2001, in like 2001 when I first moved to Seattle, like everybody's autograph was like $10. And it stayed at $10 for like 10 years. You know what I mean? Like no matter how many people they got to come, and I would go, it was like I used to go and get everybody's autograph because it was only $10 an autograph. And then I don't know, like 2015 or something like that, like suddenly someone started charging $20, and then the next guy was charging $30, and then someone was charging $40, and it became like a race or something to see who could get the most money for an autograph. And then I really think it was definitely a Star Wars guy, and I do want to say I think it was Mark Hamill who showed up, and like the line was way too long. I think his autograph was like $50 or $60, but the line was like going out of the convention hall, down the stairs, out of the convention, onto the street, down the street, and around the block. And it started raining and getting really bad. So the convention complained and said, we have to stop this because there's too many people trying to get your autograph. And they raised the price to like $100, and like half the people left the line, but not enough. So they raised the price to like $150, and like another half left the line. So all of a sudden they realized they could get $150 for that autograph and still have like 2,000 or 3,000 people in line getting them, like paying that much. And so it became they then said the reason was that it was so high was to keep the lines under control. And after that convention, it seemed like every celebrity was charging $100 for their autograph. Like it literally in one convention jumped from like $50 to $150, and then it never went back. Like every year after that, the big people were $100, $200, $250. Someone were. It was just like it got crazy, and I was like, "This is insane." Because now no one can get an average person can't get people's autographs now.
Yeah. Honestly, Hayden Christensen is 100. I think it was 150, and that's the most I've ever paid for an autograph. But only time I ever meet him.
Ewan McGregor was like 250 quid in London.
Yeah, see, I mean, it's, I don't know. I don't blame him. It's not my, charge what you want to charge. But like John said, the common fan can't get an autograph.
Yeah, and I don't think that the venue actually sets it for. Maybe they do for some of the big stars, but I remember one of the celebrations I was at, Star Wars Celebration, like they sold tickets for $10. One ticket was $10. So if you wanted to get someone who was a $40 autograph, you bought 4 tickets, And Ashley Eckstein, like a lot of people were charging $50-$60, and a lot of the big guys were like $100-$200. But Ashley Eckstein was like, my autograph is $10 no matter what. I don't want to change it. I don't want to set it any higher. And they let her do $10 an autograph, but her line was like crazy, you know?
Yeah, everything, like you said, it was $20 to $40 was a general price for an autograph.
Yeah.
And, Patrick Stewart or Shatner or somebody bigger like that, then that could be upwards of 80. But, it like I said, it just skyrocketed, and people who are no one think they can charge $100, and he'll have a huge line.
Yeah.
He'll work this con this weekend and make $100,000 maybe.
My William Shatner autograph was like $10 because I met him. He was one of the first. He was probably second of the celebrities I ever met in my life. Because I do think Kenny Baker was the first one. It's hard for me to remember, but I do think I met Kenny Baker first. And he wrote bleep bloop on my R2D2 8x10.
The first autographs I ever got were from Richard Hatch, DeForest Kelley, and Roger C. Carmel at a con. The first celebrity I ever met was Burt Reynolds.
Oh, wow.
Burt Reynolds, Sally Field, Jackie Gleason, and Jerry Reed.
Wow.
Set of Smokey and the Bandit.
Yeah, you guys have got tons of autographs, haven't you?
I
between the pair of you, you've probably got everyone's.
Yeah, and in some cases I get duplicates. Like there's some people who do different shows. Like Shatner, I've got Airplane 2, I've got Star Trek, I've got him in Star Trek 2 gear, and I've got him from Outer Limits and Boston Legal.
I like what you do when you write off to people. That feels nice to me. That does when you like write them.
Yeah.
Feels a little bit more kind of, I don't know, like less dirty and more like fanny, not fanny. Fanny, you know what I mean.
And I also love that. I love voice actors.
Yeah,
because they'll charge generally $30 to $40. Billy West is coming, and he does a ton of voices on a whole bunch of different shows. He's still only $30.
Yeah,
because they understand capitalism. You charge me $30, I'll buy 3 because I'll get something from Futurama. I'll get something from Animaniacs. I'll get something else. And so you'll get 3 autographs bought from me instead of 1 for $80. And it takes you an extra 15 seconds to write your name a couple times.
Yeah. Well, that's like, like sometimes when you see people like who is it? They play multiple characters, like if I saw, I know he's dead now, but it's like if I had ever met the guy who did Starscream, I would have to have him autograph a Cobra Commander and a Starscream.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You couldn't do one,
Yeah. Yeah, that's my problem with Frank Welker.
Yeah.
I have over 50 items prepared and ready to go. And if I ever meet him, I have to make hard decisions, and I think it would have to be Megatron, Soundwave, and Fred.
This is a good this is a good quiz game, actually. Pick the character. So
yeah,
so you say the actor, and then you have to pick which autograph you put. Alan Rickman, John.
Snape. No. Sheriff of Nottingham. No.
It
would have to be Die Hard. It would have to be him falling
out the window, falling out the window in Die Hard. Yeah,
it would have to be that. I would want him as all those other things, but if I had to pick one, it would be Die Hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if I had to pick one, it would be if they had an 8x10 of him falling out the window in Die Hard, that would be a good autograph.
And then I'd say now Christmas can begin.
I would probably do Snape if I couldn't do that one.
Yeah. Let's see what this is. Not sure.
Have you had lots of good feedback, John, about how amazing your co-host was for Jeopardy? About the the ratings went through the roof, didn't they?
Yeah, I think that's why Beast's been unanimously voted to come back.
Poor old Dino. Poor old Dino.
Watch it yet.
Poor old Dino must be, you know. Yesterday I was half the man I used to be. Maybe that's because you're the other half of me. Like the spring in bloom. Shanty, shanty.
Oh, good. Here's my Smallville. So there's a Dean Cain is coming.
Mm.
So I'll have him sign this for my Superman collection.
I was like, if they do one of those big Superman like crossover things, they have to get him to come back.
Yes.
But nobody ever talks about him that much, you know? And I'm like, why not?
Was it Smallville? Was he Smallville?
They don't like his politics, so they don't have him come do things.
Oh, give me a break.
They have him come and do cons and stuff, but they're afraid of getting, people getting mad at him. Oh, how did I not make... Oh, man, I didn't make a Smallville one. Oh, well. Damn it. All right. Let's look and see if I had my Transformers ones.
Slip inside the eye of your mind. Don't you know you might find a better place to play?
Like I've got... Here's one of my Franks ready to go.
Oh.
Shockwave.
Cool.
I've got Soundwave here, too.
Very cool. Soundwave.
Mark Francis.
Megatron. Soundwave.
Gotta look through all these and see who's coming to cons and which ones I can get signed.
So did Tony McVeigh design? Did Tony McVeigh design Salacious B. Crumb, and Tim Rose did the voice? Is that how it was, or
isn't it Mark Dodds? Mark Dodds. So there's
and then did Mark Dodds? Was he the Dodson the puppeteer?
Puppeteer. And then there's the voice as well. I think
Tim Rose was the voice though, right?
And Mark Dodds was the puppeteer. I think I opened the game mixed up.
Yeah, and then Tony McVeigh is the one who sculpted him, designed him.
Julie Newmar is coming, so I got to get her signed. Gotta go through all these.
So I wonder if you could get all three of them to sign the same. You know what I mean? That would be cool.
All three Catwomen?
No, all three guys who worked on Salacious Crumb.
Oh, yeah. There's my Potters. Game of Thrones. Goonies.
Yesterday I was
Indeed. Oh, where's my Ginny? Let's see. Of course, I already have one ready, but he's back.
Cool. Very cool.
That won't survive. Weasley's coming.
There's been some good characters, hasn't he? Good character actors, Alan Riddle.
Yeah, I love character actors. They're some of my favorite people, and you don't. I must have already gotten her done. Let me go back and make sure.
The Shakespearean tradition.
Yeah, well, and that's I think that's people often say that British actors are better than Americans. I don't think so. I think it's that they're given better training. That, you will actually work the boards and, do Shakespeare and all that kind of stuff. And here we just have people who are like, I'm going to go to California and be a movie star. And some people do and some people don't.
Cry havoc! Let's slip the dogs of war.
Oh, cool. Okay. What these were. Let's throw this way. I often misplace whole binders of autographs. I thought these were blank. They're not. They're filled in. Would you like to see a few?
Yes.
Okay, let me grab you. Try to move. So this is William Sanderson. These are just random people. Misha Collins from Supernatural. Rob Belcher from Supernatural. But these were all cards I pulled out of sets. So you got the humans from Transformers. The twins from Terminator 2. Joe Morton from Terminator 2. This guy's from Hogan's Heroes.
Very good.
Brady Bunch. Some more Terminator. These are all from the Tudors. Tudor cards.
Tudors. Oh, the Tudors. The Tudors. Very good. Would you like some Henry V whilst we're looking?
And these are one of my favorite sets because this is just character actors galore. This is Pat Hingle. He played Commissioner Gordon in the Batman movies. And there's just tons of classic people in here that were on like all the shows in the 70s and 80s. Bob.
Oh, cool.
Jonathan Harris.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's
Dr.
yeah.
Speaking
The
of
Doctor, right?
Billy Momey, George Lindsay, George Murdoch. You might know him from. He did a ton of stuff, but he's most remembered for Star Trek V. What does God need with a starship?
What does God need with a starship?
Russell Johnson.
Oh yeah.
The Professor.
Another Bill Mummy.
Yeah, another Bill Mummy.
Bill Mummy went on to be in Babylon 5.
That is true. There's Russell Johnson from his second appearance.
I love Star Trek V when Uhura is dancing in the moonlight.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Dancing in the moonlight.
A lot of these people were in Star Trek as well, in classic Trek, as stuff. I got a whole bunch of these. I'm glad I found this book because I have a whole bunch of new ones I need to put in here somewhere.
That's cool.
Oh my gosh,
Thunderbirds.
John Aston.
Birds are go. Was Thunderbirds as big in America as it was in England? It must have been.
No. Never.
No.
Oh, really?
People didn't like the puppets over here for some reason.
Yeah, the puppets creeped them out. I think I got the majority of the cast.
Wow.
Captain Scarlet.
And then they did some for the movie.
I don't think I've seen the movie.
No, I can't remember the movie either.
I don't remember the movie.
The movie didn't have puppets. It was real people.
Is that Riker?
Yeah, Riker.
He directed it.
Jesus, no way.
I love it when
this. I love it when
where can I watch this movie?
I love it when Riker sits down. Is that Sir Ben? I bumped into Sir Ben on the train from Oxford to London once.
He is a very nice man.
I think Salacious freaked him out.
Some
Amazon.
This is Tomb Raiders.
Oh,
Tomb Raider 1 and 2.
Oh, Angelina Jolie in that first one is just.
Oh, Bill Paxton's in it too.
Yeah,
creamy.
Chris Berry.
Yeah, right now it's on Amazon. That's it. You have to buy it everywhere.
True Blood.
Oh yeah, True Blood. Yeah.
True Blood.
It's a vampire show.
Don't think I watched that.
Kind of New Orleans.
Don't think I watched that.
You ever think it's weird? Like True Blood to me is one of those shows where like I remember when it was coming out, like when each season came out or whatever, it seemed like it was a phenomenon and like everybody was talking about it at work and like, you know, like, did you see the latest one? You know, everybody, you know, and then like when the show ended, it literally turned into like nobody cared.
Yeah.
And like if you go back to try and rewatch it, you're like, I can't watch this. I can't even watch one episode. Like I'm like, how is this popular? You know what I mean? Like, because I really can't even watch one episode. I can't make it through it. You know, I don't understand why it's not rewatchable.
I think it was just the time, I guess. I'm not really sure.
Those cards are awesome, dude.
These were part of the 75th anniversary tops. So they reprinted the tops card and then had them autograph underneath. So this is Harry and the Hendersons.
Yeah.
You know, and then
over there it was called Bigfoot and the Hendersons, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
What was the theme tune? Bigfoot and the Hendersons.
Oh, these are Pieceworks.
What is it?
Mars. So they've taken a part of like it would be this guy's shirt and made a cut and then made a card of it.
Never.
So it's a piece.
Yeah. So they
they
took a one of a kind prop from the show and completely ruined it by cutting it up into little pieces and giving it away in cards.
Like autograph cards for him. But
what's the show? Life on Mars.
This is no, that was Valkyrie. It was Veronica Mars.
Oh. Yeah, Veronica Mars. Yeah,
never watched that.
You know, that was a very good show too. Very kind of Nancy Drew-ish, but
I used to read Hardy Boys and Nancy Drew.
Yeah, see, I wasn't watching. I wasn't watching Veronica Mars. I was still stuck on watching Miley Cyrus. There, what was her alter ego?
Oh yeah,
Hannah Montana. Yeah,
these are from Van Helsing.
Oh yeah, I liked that show.
Anyone else read the Hardy Boys out there? Am I the only one?
Of course.
I remember the Hardy Boys. Yeah, we used to read those.
Still love the Hardy Boys.
Well, Veronica, Vampire Diaries. I got to get these all together. I don't know why these are all separated.
Oh, who's that?
Vampirella.
Jesus Christ! Look at that. You choke a dozen donkeys on that.
Yeah.
You have to have known a Vampirella before, haven't you, Ron?
Yeah.
A horrible movie.
Oh, Wild Wild West. Yeah, the giant robot spider thing at the end, right?
But I have Kenneth Branagh's autograph now.
Oh, so Sir Kenneth.
Sir Kenneth. But
did you guys ever get a Wallander?
Yeah, I love Wallander.
Oh, Wallander's amazing.
Love it. This is a show called Warehouse 13.
Oh, yeah, I liked Warehouse 13. I love that show. That was a good show.
I never quite got into that, but
it was a trading card series Weird Al made. I had him sign this last time I met him. But yeah, Warehouse 13 had a lot of
there was, in it. Yeah, and people who went on to do other good stuff. Too.
Oh yeah. What's another one of these shows that was shot in Canada? So the same people are on It, that are in Stargate, that are in Supernatural. And only like guest stars seem to be from the other worlds.
I was going to say it's a bit more kind of X-Files, isn't it?
Molly Sherman.
A bit more Super Science John.
Yeah, there's
Renee
Genois is somewhere. Mark Shepard. Love Mark Shepard. There's Renee Genois. CC Pounder. She's in a lot of great stuff.
I'm bad. Weird Al Yankovic. I'm bad. Eat it.
Wild Wild West. Richard Crumbs from he played Jaws.
Look like John Malkovich.
Witchblade?
No, Witchblade.
I remember the comic book. Yeah, I didn't know they made a show of it.
Yeah. Huh. It was okay. I think it was on for
Julian Sands.
Yeah.
Wow, I liked him in Warlock and stuff.
And then here's some wacky packages. I don't know why they did these autographs. John Mighty Mouth Mashuka. So that's Blur from Transformers. Wendy Kaufman.
Oh yeah, I remember him. Yeah.
Blur.
Yeah, he was the Micro Machines guy that was like, I can talk really fast. I gotta get over to the house. Gotta get going.
Matt Viewer.
Oh yeah, Matt Viewer.
G. Moore. A lot of my Walking Deads are in another book.
Oh, you're going to shout at me now. I haven't actually seen The Walking Dead.
I watched the first 3 seasons and I quit.
Yeah, I watched a couple seasons and then quit. Yeah.
X-Men.
X-Men. Oh, cool.
I didn't like how like I mean like the show just got repetitive to me, like
yeah,
because I guess what it is you were like, oh, they found a safe haven. The first couple times it's to be expected. You're like, yeah, but the safe haven isn't going to last. Something's going to break in and kill them. You know what I mean? And sure enough, something breaks in. They have to leave that one and move on to another place. But then after like 5 times, you're like, okay, here they go. They found another safe haven. It's only a matter of time before something goes wrong and all the zombies come in and kill everybody and they have to leave again.
Yeah.
And it's like, you've done this same story 5 times in a row. Will you do something different, please? You know, like
some X-Files.
Oh, I love the X-Files. I had to go and get every X-Files episode on VHS because I wanted them all lined up.
Yeah.
So I love the.
That was another one. Like me and this guy, I worked at Xerox when that was coming out. And me and the other guy in the lab, every week we'd come in, like, I think X-Files was on Fridays. And then Monday morning, that was our ritual. We'd come into work and we would talk for like 2 hours about the episode that we saw Friday night. You know, we were like, oh, that X-Files was blah, blah, blah. And we were always trying to put together like the alien stuff, like as it was going. The guy was like so into it that he had a chart. He had written out a chart that was stuck to the wall in the lab, and he would add all the clues in, like to try and figure out what was going on. It was great. It was great.
I'm the same. Like the Monster of the Week shows were okay, like cool, but I preferred the alien conspiracy ones.
Yeah.
Well,
I liked how the show had both aspects. You had the ongoing alien conspiracy that sometimes they would fit in little bits and certain episodes, and sometimes a whole episode would be about it. Mostly other, and then normally they would have just the Monster of the Week thing, and it was cool.
Yeah. So they normally do like the first and the second episode would be Alien.
Yeah.
There would be Monster of the Week. Then there'd be like one Alien one in the middle of the season, and then it'd end with the Alien.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Right in the center.
Yeah.
It is.
Xena. I love that show.
She's got thick thighs. She's got big, good thighs. Xena.
Carl Urbans. Yeah. Wow.
She could crush walnuts with them thighs.
I was watching. I have the Hercules DVDs, and I was watching Hercules. And the first time that Lucy Lawless shows up, she's not playing Xena.
No.
She was playing some other character. And then she shows up like in the second or third season as Xena in Hercules. And she plays Xena like 2 or 3 times in a couple different episodes. And then they spin her off in her own show.
Yeah.
But I was like, that's confusing. The first time we meet her, she's not playing Xena.
Yeah. Oh, these are all my Supernatural autographs.
Oh, are those the 8x10s?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If there are any Supernatural fans out there.
I never watched Supernatural.
My brother watched
the show the first 10 seasons, and then
my brother watched that every season from beginning to end for all like 20 seasons. That was his thing. He was so into Supernatural.
Oh, well.
Like he was dedicated. I dropped off, and he would still talk to me because we used to talk about the episodes. And then I dropped off. I was like, I'm getting bored. And I'm like, it just seems to be going nowhere. And he kept watching all the way through to the 20th season. And he kept telling me stuff that was going on to like keep me up to date, but I was just like, okay,
You're going to have to give him some grief about that, I think.
Gotten the boys to sign stuff a few times.
But I've gone back and watched some of the later seasons because one time they did like a Scooby-Doo episode and it was animated like Scooby-Doo. So I had to go back and watch that. One time they turned into puppets and it was all like puppet stuff. And so they had a season where they kept doing all these weird, like out of the box sort of things. And I had to go back and watch some of those because it was cool that they were doing weird stuff,
Yeah. The Scooby-Doo episode was hilarious.
Yeah.
But when I go to the Supernatural conventions in Las Vegas, I could get a lot of this done all at once.
Oh, was she in Supernatural too?
Oh no, she was in.
Was it
Firefly?
Firefly, yeah. Was the engineer.
Bob had a bit of a crush on her. Yeah, she was the mechanic, wasn't she?
Yeah. That was a mistake. That girl can't act. She really can't. She got in because of her guild fame, and there he is again. Cool. Plus, when I met her, she was a total jerk.
Who's that?
The girl from the guild. What's her name there?
Felicia Day.
Felicia Day, yeah. She was an absolute asshole, like a total dickhead.
This guy is actually also the voice of Optimus Primal.
Oh, yeah. We waited in line, her line might have had like 20 people in it, so there wasn't even a lot of people in line. And we waited, and we got up there, and my friend and I were like, yeah, we're fans of the guild. She goes, so what? So is everybody else. And we're like, what? And she's like, what do you want me to sign? That's $20. Get out of here. And we're like, what the hell? Like, why are you being... I go, are you joking? Like, I kind of like laughed a little bit, and she's like, I'm getting sick of it. She like turns to her handler and goes, I'm getting sick of all these fanboy grown men oogling over me because they think I'm this hot girl that is going to do them all. I'm not going to do you freaking... And I'm going, what the fuck? You like... So I just left. I was like, I just walked away. I was like, what the hell? This girl's a total asshole.
How many? Every time it boggles me the size of Chris's collection. These are all
I know,
signed.
yeah.
This
Yeah.
is crazy.
Oh wow. The only other person I met that was a total dick like that was Mike Mignola, from the guy who invented Hellboy.
Yeah.
He was probably the biggest dick of everybody I've ever met. You know?
Thank you for your support.
So much so that I got rid of everything. After that convention, I sold everything I had that had to do with Hellboy. I sold it all. I sold his autograph, sold all the posters, sold all the comics. I was like, because this guy is such an asshole. And I just won't buy or do anything that has to do with Mike Mignola ever again. It was like just unbelievably bad.
Yeah, the Supernatural conventions were a lot of fun.
Yeah. Wow.
This made her cry. So that should make you happy, John. Yeah. Left. Who's left on her? The sheriff. So most of my these were all in person at the Supernatural conventions.
Yeah. Wow.
So, yeah, that's I'm gonna organize a whole bunch of that stuff too. I got another couple hundred autographs I got to get sorted and labeled properly. And
very cool. Very, very cool.
That's where I kind of focused my collection for a while, was moving towards autographs, because they don't have much space.
Yeah.
So,
well, unless you're me, because I have to put them on the wall. I have to have them out there to see. I can't put them in binders. I have to have them out to see.
And I'm thinking of doing that. I'm thinking of taking that door I've got the Indiana Jones figures on right now, and go ahead and switch that over to autographs. So, because I do want to get some of my 8x10s out, I never really get to. But I don't know. It's always a continuing mess.
Yeah, yeah.
So, what's everybody got going on this week? John, do you have anything coming up this week?
I've got 2 videos being worked on right now. I got to do the voiceover, and then I'm done with those. I want to do. There's 3 videos here I want to film. So I got a couple coming up videos that I want to do here. And then I want to do Mr. B's box. There's a box from Mr. B here. So I want to do that, open that in a video. So I've got at least 5 or 6 videos coming up. So when I just got to film and finish them, And then Jeopardy on Sunday with this week it's Kat, John Joker, and Dave from Dave's Dimension. And Salacious Rum has graciously agreed to come back and co-host.
Cool.
Looks like he's in.
Yeah.
Taking Dino's job.
Once you get a bit of quality, it's hard to go back in it, really.
Yeah. There you go.
So, Rum, what do you and Bob got going?
Yeah, we're a little bit busy actually. So we've got the vlog, the celebration vlog to come out. We've got British People Try American Snacks Part 3.
Excuse me.
Salacious is on Stu's channel. What's it called? Universal.
Oh, toy collecting, right? Yeah.
Damn you, Nightbot.
I'm also on. What else am I on? I'm on a few things coming up. Oh, I'm on. I'm going on the New Zealand show. With Pete and Darth Rock. On Sunday morning. That's about it, really.
No.
Jeopardy. Don't really get Jeopardy. Don't really understand it. John doesn't really enforce the rules of Jeopardy.
What rule did we break this time?
Like the whole bit where you're supposed to ask a question just goes out the window.
I think they all asked a question, didn't they?
Nope.
We missed it a couple times? Oh.
Yep. I actually think Salacious won.
Yeah, you did good that day. Yeah.
I was actually on a roll.
There was a couple questions that nobody got, and he had the answer to. It was good.
Despite what Connor said, I definitely did not have my phone either. That was legit.
Yeah. No, yeah, I know. Yeah.
That's funny. Well, over here we got I'm going to do a video showing these Temu things. And I found my record player, so I'm going to pop out one of those Book on Records things and see if I get a strike for it or not. I picked up a puzzle, so if Kat does more puzzles, I'll start a puzzle because the one I was working on wasn't complete. Let's see what else. That might be about it. I might go out hunting. We'll see. But if not, I've got a few more videos out and about that I want to get shot. I've got one coming out Friday, but today was the last of them I'd had stacked while I was going on vacation.
Very good.
So, and Nightbot will be evicted. I put it on the lowest. I mean, they would allow the most stuff, but it looks like it's picking on people. So, it'll go away.
Very good.
Plus, I'm never. My streams aren't popular enough to get sex bots anyway.
Sex bots.
No sex bots. Sadly, no sex bots. Because I'm always looking for new stuff to check out. But so well, thanks guys for dropping by, taking a look at some odder stuff. I might do. I've got a big stack of Trek autographs here that I might do a video on. I've still got to sort another set of Garbage Pail Kids, actually Bookworms and Chrome. So I guess there's 2 whole sets. Well, you're all the sex bot we need, really, honestly.
Rather than playing out or just ending the show, would you allow Salacious to do the honor, as we were talking about great Shakespearean acting? I'm not saying this is going to be great Shakespearean acting, but would you allow Salacious to do the honor of reciting some Henry V on our way out?
Yes.
You'll know when to end, because it'll be the crescendo. Is this possible?
Yes, please go. Culture is what we're looking for.
Now set the teeth and stretch the nostrils wide. Hold hands the breath and bend up every spirit to his full height. On, you noblest English, whose blood is fet from fathers of warproof. Fathers, like so many Alexanders, have in these parts from morn till even fought, and sheathed their swords for lack of argument. Dishonor not your mothers. Now attest that those whom you called fathers did beget you. Be copy now, not to the met of grosser blood, and teach them how to war. And you, good yeoman, whose limbs were made in England, show us here the metal of your pasture. Let us swear that you are worth your breeding, which I doubt not. For there is none of you so mean and base that have not noble lustre in your eyes. I see you. Stand like greyhounds in the slips, straining upon the start. The game's afoot. Follow your spirit, and upon this charge, cry God for Harry, England, and St. George. Goodbye.
Very good, very good. I timed Nightbot out. So
Shanty got in trouble with Nightbot again.
Fuck right off, Nightbot. So thank you guys. I'll catch you in the future. I'm gonna try and want to do these like every Wednesday or so. We'll see what's going on and what all we can fit together. So until next time, catch you guys on the flip side.
Bye-bye. Stay awesome out there, everyone.